So it's me, your little boy, K Samson. So I have something special for us today, something unique. Many of us always feel like, why is it that it's so easy for people to forget us overnight? Why is it that people can easily forget us just like that? Even just a minute. Why? Because there are some certain things you have not put in order. You know what I'm saying? So there are many things that I will list in this video that you need to do so that you will be sinking to their brain that will make them not to forget you in a hurry, even in their lifetimes. I know that many of us who have watched my video, amazing you are, I know that there are many things you will use to remember me. Mostly when I open my caterpillar teeth. Mostly when I open my word, when I smile, I'm sure. So one thing that you must do that will make people to remember you, one, the way you dressed. Yes, sometimes the way you look matters a lot, not only to yourself, but within the environment you live, within the premises you live, within your school, within your friends. You know what I'm saying? There is one of my friend, a girl, then when I was in school, she is my friend, but not the same class. Her name is Naomi. You know what I'm saying? So I can forget a lot of people. There are many of my friends now. Then when I was in school here in Italy, that I can't remember their name. But this girl, the way she dressed, believe me, I'm not here to fake it. The way she dressed may always make me to remember her, not because of her word, because I don't used to talk to her always, but the way she dressed always make me to remember. When I see some certain people, I always reflect to her. I always say, this is the way this girl do used to dressed. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that we do what that will make you zinc to some people brain, the way you talk. The way you talk. Because talk, the way you talk, the way you make people laugh, the way you make people feel like their life is what is starting new again. Sometimes there are some word you will say. Let me just break it in this way. If for instance now you are dating you are in relationship with some ladies, or you are in relationship with a man, there are some certain word that you will present. There are some certain encourage word that you will say, that even if you people break up, but he can't break up with you in his own mind. Yes, he can break up physically, but deep inside him, he will always remember your word, the encouragement. That is why sometimes it's so easy for some men to break up with you, and it's so easy for some women to break up with you. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because many of us don't know how to present our word. Many of us don't know how to say it. It's just like when I was in my former place, the place that I do used to work. Anytime that I'm working, people around me must surely smile. I must, even when I was in school, there's one of my teacher called Bianca, my English teacher. Then, anytime that I'm not in school, she will just be asking my friend, where is Samson? This place is so boring. This place is so boring. Where is Samson? You know what I'm saying? Even my principal, anytime something happen in my class, she will always do what? She will always call me to find out the truth. Why? Because she know that the way I present my word, the way I have already present myself at the beginning, I've already make her to trust me. Then I become a trustworthy to her. Why? Because the way I talk, the way I present my word. Sometimes many of us don't know how anything that just come out from our mind, we do it. We don't know whether we are damaging some people, we are killing some people, because with your word you can save, and with the same your word you can kill. You know what I'm saying? So the way you present your word matters a lot. There are some certain words that you will say that someone who is about to die will be restored. Not because you pray, not because of your faith, but the word you speak out. You know what I'm saying? So when I was talking about the way you dressed, you don't need to dress expensive. You don't need to go and borrow money to look good like the way people do in social media. No. But the way you dressed, the way you washed your clothes, the way you look good, your haircut, your looking, your makeup, all those stuff, it matters. Because if you are a lady, the first thing that attract men is not your word, it's not the way you move, it is the way you present yourself, the way you look, that attract men. And even women, even men, the way you do what you dressed are so important to women, and even in Christendom. You know what I'm saying? So another thing that will make people not to forget about you in their entire life is the way you comfort yourself. You know, sometimes many of us don't know how to comfort yourself. Many of us don't know the particular time to say word and the particular time to keep silent. Many of us don't know how to react to certain things. You know what I'm saying? So the way you comfort yourself, sometimes when you always make yourself always available 24 hours, you always make yourself available to people, you always be the one that call, you always be the one that do this, they easily can forget you. But when sometimes you check on them once in a while, not every day, not 24 hours, it gives value to yourself, to yourself and to your life, and that create respect within. You know what I'm saying? So the moment you start to know how to comfort yourself, it bring value, it bring what validation into your soul, spirit, and mind. People validate you. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that will make people to respect you and not to forget you in a hurry is what you present. Yes, your work. Yes, let me just say it, your work. Because the truth is this, if you are in a relationship with a man or a woman, the first of all, the thing that make women to respect you is not how much money you give to them, because they can get it from outside, but your handwork, the things that you are doing with your hand, that will make them to know that this person can do what, can take care of our family. Because you can decide to be giving woman 100 euro every month, 200 euro every month, but that does not create the value to her. What make her respect you more and make her never to forget you in a hurry is how you present yourself, the things you do, the stuff you do. You know what I'm saying? The hard work, the work you are doing to provide meal for your family. Remain blessed.